Aam Aadmi Party is indeed part of the India bloc or not. AAP spokesperson Priyanka Thakur makes a pitch for Kejriwal to be prime ministerial candidate. As expected, you have now the other players wanting their leader and their faces to be leading the India bloc, and now you have the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson Priyanka Thakur who's making a pitch now for Arvind Kejriwal to be the prime ministerial candidate. And why not? Arvind Kejriwal seems to be a capable man. The Aam Aadmi Party in a really short span of time has managed to bag quite a vote base in nearly 4 states. They've become a national party, almost the 4th national party in the country. So positioning themselves, Aam Aadmi Party asks for Arvind Kejriwal to be the prime ministerial face or the leader of the India bloc. To Priyanka Thakur joining us live on the phone line. Priyanka, please share your intentions with us. Aam Aadmi Party in that poster has been left out. No Arvind Kejriwal's face in that poster put out by the Congress Party. But we hear that AAP is now trying to position Arvind Kejriwal as the leader of the India bloc. Are you part of the India bloc in the first place?
Good morning to all your viewers first. I was asked a question, and of course, as a spokesperson of the party, I will want my leader to be the prime ministerial candidate. And why not? Because he's given a new economic vision to the country. He has risen a party right up from the ground, from scratch, and is the fastest growing party very easily, because globally we are only the 4th national party in such a short span of time. Arvind Kejriwal is a household name, and we've given, after giving free bijli, free pani, free mahilaon ko bus yatra, free buzurgon ko teerth yatra, our mohalla clinics give free tests, have free medicines. After all of this, we present a munafika budget, and Arvind Kejriwal's government has given the lowest inflation in the country in Delhi at 3.7%, which is the national capital.
Come back for the 3rd term in Delhi. We know that you are certainly a strong player in the India bloc, but the questions asked on whether Aam Aadmi Party is fully committed to being part of the India bloc or not. Is there any issues with the alliance partners that you have? In your knowledge, and how do you look at this poster put out by the Congress leaving out Kejriwal from that photograph?
See, these are small things, and if one party is doing it particularly, it is but obvious that they will prefer their leader. Similarly, I will prefer my leader, TMC will prefer their leader. But it is my personal belief that Arvind Kejriwal is most suited because he has a vision for the country. He knows where we are, how to take our country ahead of China. He knows that. He knows how to create leaders. We are all from humble backgrounds, and he's made leaders out of all of us. And I think India is in need of a leader, and I see that in Arvind Kejriwal ji.
But here that photograph, the Arvind Kejriwal's picture, I'd like to ask you again. This is, of course, a great to find faults in the India bloc. They claim that there is fashion. How are you going to come together as a united front to in 2024 when you've started off in?
See, BJP is the most rattled with this alliance. It is most rattled that after 2 meetings, one in Patna and one in Bangalore, the LPG prices have been slashed down to 200 rupees. And with the 3rd meeting to be held in Mumbai, I can assure you that the petrol and diesel prices will also see a drop very soon.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is an opposition, a strong face, opposition, a united opposition is very essential at this time, and it can get things moving. And BJP, let's not...
That's precisely what we're asking. That's precisely what we're saying too, that it's important for the opposition alliance partners to look like they are a united front. But we're seeing fissures already right from the word go. Kejriwal is one of the main players, and we don't deny it. The Congress doesn't seem to be accepting it. Are you okay with it?
See, these are minor differences, and they can be ironed out, because I believe that this alliance is come together, leaving aside महत्वाकांक्षाएं, personal महत्वाकांक्षाएं और मनभेद को सारी पार्टियों को दरकिनार करना होगा. Or this is the primary basis of this alliance, and I don't see any issue with that.
All right. A quick word on what's due to happen in the next 2 days of the conclave. Would you know, Priyanka?
I think it is best not to give any hypothesis and wait for the outcome of the meeting, which begins tomorrow and is to be concluded on the 1st. So let's just wait for the outcome of the meeting, please.
All right. Thank you very much. Priyanka Kakkar, Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson, joining us. Well, quite naturally, the AAP wants Arvind Kejriwal to be the prime ministerial face and the man to lead the India bloc. But one can only imagine there are a number of players, all senior leaders. In fact, if we really look at that picture, we see that Rahul Gandhi could be the youngest player who's positioned right at the front over all the experience, and the senior members who've had decades of experience in politics have been left behind. Rahul Gandhi right in the front. Of course, it's Congress's choice to do so, but will the India alliance partners come on board with this idea of Rahul Gandhi facing off Prime Minister Modi? Paulami Saha with us from the newsroom. Paulami, Arvind Kejriwal to be the prime ministerial candidate, that's what Aam Aadmi Party wants, and of course every party wants their leader to be part or be fronting it. But this picture here itself leaves us so totally confused on whether AAP is part of the India bloc or not.
Well, as you know, from the start itself, from that first meeting itself, the Aam Aadmi Party came on board with the India bloc only because they wanted the support of all of these partners in order to defeat the Delhi Services Bill in Parliament. That, of course, did not happen. The bill was passed through Parliament. It was also, of course, made into an act by the President's nod. But the fact of the matter is that is what most of the parties said and believed so, when they spoke not on record, that this was AAP being only selfish about its own interests and had joined the bloc because it had a particular interest and it needed the support of all of these political parties. AAP, of course, said that was not the agenda, and that's why they continue to be part of the India bloc, and they will attend the meeting of the India bloc in Mumbai as well. But what has happened ahead of that very crucial meeting in Mumbai with the release of this poster by the Congress party, and then of course our spokesperson claiming that why not Arvind Kejriwal as the next Prime Minister of the country to face off with Narendra Modi in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. That has put the cat among the pigeons. Clearly, this is not the kind of controversy or debate or discourse which the India bloc needs ahead of a very crucial meeting, which will in fact, basically pen down a few things, including the logo, possibly a slogan as well, though they've come up with one. Who will be the convener? There are more pertinent and pressing issues that the bloc needs to discuss, and not who will be the next prime ministerial face of the bloc.
Well, that certainly would be the last decision, but the Congress has already made that the first talking point with that poster that they've released. But Paulami, stay with us. We have Aam Aadmi Party's Priyanka Kakkar, who I just spoke to a little while earlier, pushing for Arvind Kejriwal to be the prime ministerial candidate. Listen in.
आप मुझसे पूछेंगे तो मैं तो चाहूंगी अरविंद केजरीवाल जी हो प्रधानमंत्री के उम्मीदवार भी, और उसका तर्क है कि इतनी कमरतोड़ महंगाई में भी लगातार दिल्ली एक ऐसा राज्य है जो देश की राजधानी है, फिर भी सबसे कम महंगाई है दिल्ली में, और अरविंद केजरीवाल जी लगातार जनता के मुद्दे उठाते हैं, लगातार एक चैलेंजर की तरह वो उभरे हैं, देखे जा सकते हैं प्रधानमंत्री मोदी के आगे। चाहे वो उनकी डिग्री का मामला हो, चाहे वो कोई भी और मामला हो, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने बहुत मुखर तौर पर अपनी बात हमेशा रखी है।